Hey, howdy, hey, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. For tonight's video, we're going to be reviewing RuPaul's Drag Race Season 15, Episode 3. So if that sounds good to you, make sure to hit that like button, comment down below what you thought about this episode, and hit that subscribe button. Come join the Amateur Hour community. And without further ado, let's get right into this episode. Alright. So, this episode was the Improv challenge sort of vibe, and it was also the first episode that was limited to just 1 hour. And because of that, there is a new edit. This is new for Drag Race for it to be fully just 1 hour. And in my opinion, right from the bat, I want to get this out of the way. I think this is a terrible decision from Drag Race. I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to get people to watch this new show on MTV, which I'm pretty sure no one's going to be watching anyways. But I'm just like, this is the dumbest move I think that's ever happened. This edit it's not giving what I like to see. And it's really disappointing because last week's episode I thought was phenomenal. I really, really enjoyed it. And don't get me wrong, I still enjoyed this episode. I still love the queens and all of the above. I just think the limiting of the episode to 1 hour, one singular hour, was a very bad idea. Again, these are all my own opinions, so let me know what you think down below. But I will say I also noticed while watching the episode on Twitter, a lot of people were upset about this as well, so that was an interesting point. Anyways, we're going to get into this episode. It starts out with the queens walking back in after the elimination of Irene Dubois. They're all sitting around the couches, talking a little bit about Amethyst and Robin. I don't have too much else to add on this moment. They talked about it during Untucked. It felt kind of like we were repeating the same thing. I don't have too much else to add on it. Yeah. Alright. Next, they're all getting out drag, doing their thing. We're nudity in the workroom. RuPaul comes out, introduces the main challenge, where they're going to have to get into groups and do an improv challenge. The two team captains are going to be Anitra, because she won last week's challenge, and Amethyst, because she survived the lip sync. So the first group, which is chosen by Anitra, includes Lux, Sasha, Selena STDs, and Marsha. I think this was a very smart choice from Anitra. She knows who she wants to work with. Lux is a very confident performer. Sasha's super experienced. Selena is hilarious. And then there's Marsha. No shade, I like Marsha. I probably would have replaced Marsha with Malaysia or Mistress. Then I think that would be a fully well-rounded team. Let me know who you would have picked down below. But this is team 1. Amethyst group includes Lucy LaDuca, Aura Mayari, Spice, and Princess Poppy, and Amethyst, of course. And then we have the leftover group, which includes Mistress Isabel Brooks, Malaysia Babydoll Fox, Jax, Robin Fierce, and Sugar. This one person that doesn't make sense to be left, in my opinion, is Mistress. I think Mistress is hilarious and very confident and would do really well in this sort of challenge. Anyway, alright, now we get to the group writing phase. Again, they're all getting into their groups, writing their scripts, kind of giving a outline sort of vibe of what they want to do. Right off the bat, there are a few things I want to talk about. Not too much, because we'll get to the majority of the stuff with the actual clips. But, of course, we have Sugar, who is struggling with Jax to kind of, with their entire group, to try to put out their ideas because they felt like they were being ignored. And then we have Princess Poppy's group, Princess Poppy kind of took charge. And also, of course, we have Sasha and all of them. Again, they worked well together. I don't have too much else to add on this. They mostly just wrote their scripts. I don't have too much else to say on it. Now we get to the green screen recording with Michelle Visage. Michelle is directing them, trying to make the best out of what they've given her. I don't have too much to say on this. Each group does their bit. They don't really show us too much on what they're actually recording, which I do appreciate. I will say I do enjoy when they don't give too much away, because obviously when we get to the final product, I still want to be surprised. I think that's an important element of the entire production, right? So I will say, give Drag Race credit for that. I think they did a good job with that this season. Alright. We get to the new day in the workroom. They're all getting in drag. Sugar and Spice are talking. Sugar obviously wasn't feeling super confident with everything. Spice is like, hey, you need to, speak for yourself. Speak up for yourself like you would for me. Again, they have very much a duo energy, which on the one hand, I get. On the other hand, if you're going into Drag Race as a duo, you need to realize that you both won't win, right? So, I don't know. Let me know what you think down below. I don't necessarily think that's the smartest strategy, because also I feel like that's kind of putting a target on their back. I don't know. Let me know what you think down below. But, hey. Then we get to this religious conversation between Malaysia Babydoll Fox and Mistress Isabel Brooks. They're talking about the religious upbringings, doing drag, being queer, all of those things. It was an emotional moment. I feel like this is definitely a conversation that they have a lot on Drag Race. Again, it's a very common motif throughout queer stories, so it makes sense. I get it. But sometimes it feels a little bit dry. I don't know. Maybe no shade to Mistress or Malaysia at all. Like, it just, from a viewer perspective, when you get it so much, it can get a little bit, not dry, I guess. It can be a lot, right? And, I don't know. Let me know what you think down below. Alright, now we get to the runway. RuPaul, you look great. I love this dress. Love the wig. The makeup is gorgeous. Yeah, fierce. Michelle, you look good. I love the dress. Love the hair. Love the makeup. Michelle always looks good in my opinion at this point. Like, love the look. And the makeup is gorgeous. Next, we get T.S. Madison. I love T.S. Madison. I'm so happy T.S. Madison is a regular occurring judge now. It makes sense in my fantasy. So I'm obsessed. I love T.S. Madison. She's so fun. She's so fun and good energy. I'm obsessed. And for the guest judge this week, we have Marin Morris. I'm not familiar with her, but she seems like a fun guest judge. Yeah, I don't have too much else to add on her. Alright. Runway category is Metallica. First up, we have Anitra. I really love this. I love the bodysuit, and the coat is everything. I'm obsessed with the metallic coat. I do feel like if it weren't for the coat, it'd be a very, very simple look. However, she was smart, so she brought the coat to really elevate it for Drag Race. Again, we'll get to that later with a few other contestants, but I think some of them could have done better with that. Next up, we have Sasha Colby, and I'm obsessed with this look. I love the wings and the bodysuit. It's very regal, very much giving me ethereal energy, very Sasha Colby. It makes sense. It's a very smart look. And I'm sure Sasha is going to be presenting some really great looks on the runway. I mean, she has so much experience, like, she knows what looks good on her, right? So I feel like it's going to be some really great runways, and this is just a start, and I'm very excited. Up next, we have Selena Estides. I love Selena. This look is probably one of the least favorites of mine. I love the idea of it. I just really don't like the jumpsuit. It looks like a disco ball, which I guess maybe was going for what she's going for. I don't know. I understand the idea of, like, the street signs. I get that. But for me, this is my least favorite look. If not my least favorite look. One of them. But love Selena. Just not loving this look. Up next, we have Luxe Noir London. Luxe looks hot. Luxe looks rich. I'm obsessed. She looks so pretty. And I love this color on her, too. The copper. It's gorge. Gorge. Honestly, another one of my favorite looks. Next, we get Marsha, who's doing a Tin Man inspired look. Meh. I don't have too much to say on this. Like, it's very much Tin Man. I get where you're going for. I get it right away. I just feel like, meh. It's kind of boring. I don't know. Let me know what you think down below. It's a bit of a no for me. Love Marsha. Just not obsessed with this look. Up next, we have Amethyst. I like this look a lot for Amethyst, actually, I will say. It's probably my favorite look we've gotten from her so far. I love the hair. I love the big hair. And I love, like, the bottom part of it. I will say I wish the shoes matched a little bit better. I don't know. They stuck out a lot, which I guess was what she was going for. I don't know. Let me know what you think down below. But I'm not crazy about the shoes. Up next, we have Princess Poppy. This is one of the ones I was saying, like, it's just a bodysuit. This is a no for me. It's giving me very much what we got last week from her, and it's not what I want to see from Princess Poppy. I want you to bring something new and exciting, and this is probably, again, one of my least favorites of the night. Let me know what you think down below, but for me, it's one of the least favorites. Up next, we have Spice. She looks pretty. I don't have too much to say on Spice. Like, it's a cute look. Not the most inventive, but I mean, like, it's cute. Yeah, I really don't have much to say. Next, we get Aura Mayari. This is very much give me Bunny Bee Fly. I'm pretty sure this has to be made by Bunny Bee Fly. Again, we've seen a lot of this, but I will say the green outfit I really like because it sticks out. And it's different because a lot of people are going metal, traditional metal colors. And the green really sticks out, so I love that. And I really love this. I think it's really well sculpted to her. I think Aura looks really, really pretty. I'm kind of obsessed with this look. Let me know what you think down below. Up next, we get Lucy LaDuca. Lucy's giving body in this. And I'm obsessed. That waist, oh my god, Lucy knows how to pad. And I'm loving this. This looks so hot. And she looks really, really pretty. I really, really love this from Lucy. Up next, we have Jax. It's a cute look. I like it. It's not as shiny as I would like it to be for a Metallica runway. Let me know what you think down below. But again, just for me, it's a little bit too bland. I understand the concept. I get it. Mortal Kombat, all that. I get it. Don't love the look. Let me know what you think. Up next, we have Robin Fierce. I like this a lot. It's kind of what you'd expect. I don't know. Maybe I'm being shady in that. But the presentation is really fierce. And that spear is amazing. I love a spear. And I think that's really fun. It's giving me very warrior. Very much what she said. So, work. I think it's a well-executed look. Up next, we have Mistress Isabel Brooks. I love the giant, exaggerated shoulders. Again, Mistress knows how to proportionize. She knows how to present a garment. And I love this. Mistress has experience. Mistress has a lot of drag experience. And it's giving me very much that drag queen energy, which I love. I will say I wish the shoes maybe were a little bit more exciting or something below the dress cut. Because I feel like it's very much, like, really pretty. And then the bottom is just kind of forgotten. I don't know. Let me know what you think down below. But it's really, really pretty. Like, she looks really, really pretty. No complaints. Next, we have Sugar. Sugar was giving me very much Barbie, very much what Spice did. Again, they do the duo thing. Like, it seems like every runaway they're gonna match. Which, on the one hand, I get. On the other hand, I feel like it's gonna get stale, and I worry for her. I don't know. Let me know what you think down below. Up next, we have Malaysia Baby Doll Fox. Love Malaysia. And I like the hair. The hair's giving. And I love the makeup. The dress feels like it's just a normal dress with some metal pieces glued on. Maybe I'm being a little rude in that. I don't know. Let me know what you think down below. I want something more exciting. But don't get me wrong, she looks gorgeous. Just I want something more exciting. Yeah. Alright, now we get to the placements. Ultimately, RuPaul announces the tops and... Well, no. First, we have to watch the skits. First group with Sasha, Marsha, Lux, all of them, and Nitra. This was my favorite group. They were funny. Sasha Colby's whole moment was really, really funny. I love that. And Sasha, I think, really owned the scene. Like, did a great job as the announcer sort of person. Selena was great. Marsha was great. They all worked really well together. This was definitely my favorite of the 3 skits. Up next, we have Princess Poppy Amethyst group. This group was definitely one of my least favorites. The other 2 groups kind of just felt flat. Lucy was the one funny part of this group, and the rest of it was kind of meh. I don't know. Let me know what you think down below. I definitely think Amethyst I expected a lot from, and she didn't deliver. Same with Princess Poppy. I don't know. I feel bad, but I'm not a fan. Let me know what you think down below. Kind of got what I would expect from Spicer. Yeah. Alright, last group. Obviously being the Leftovers group. Mistress was funny. Malaysia, I think, did well. The rest of them weren't very great. Loved the rest of the queens, just the rest of it felt very flat. Overall, this entire challenge kind of felt flat. Minus the first group. But it is what it is. I don't have too much else to add on it. We'll get to the placements. But ultimately, I don't think this was a super successful challenge. Alright, so when it comes to placements, the tops and the bottoms this week are going to include Sasha Colby, Lucy LaDuca, and Luxmore London as the tops, and the bottoms this week are Princess Poppy, Amethyst, and Lux. I agree with this for the most part. I think Lux could have been safe, and we could have replaced Lux with maybe either Sugar or Spice. I don't know. Let me know who you would put in the bottom down below. But it is what it is. Ultimately, RuPaul announces that the winner of this week's challenge is going to be Sasha Colby. So congratulations to Sasha Colby on winning your first challenge. Very well deserved. Super excited for Sasha. She's going to come in and dominate this competition. Already showing us that. Which means Lucy and Lux are safe. And then the bottom two are announced to be Amethyst and Princess Poppy. And they're going to be listening to Ain't No Mountain High Enough by Diana Ross. When it comes to this lip sync, I'm going to go ahead and say it right from the start. For me, this is a double sachet. This is not giving what I want to get from the song. I think they could have switched the songs, honestly, because I don't think it was a well-suited song for either of these queens. And for me, it would have been a double sachet. But, with that being said, ultimately, I do think Amethyst did a better job, because Princess Poppy tried to make it humorous, which is not something you want to do with RuPaul when it comes to Diana Ross. It is what it is. Ultimately, in the end, RuPaul announces that Amethyst is safe, so she gets to stay another week. Again, this is her second time in the bottom, so she's definitely going to need to step it up, and bring it into the competition. But ultimately, Princess Poppy has to sashay away, which is sad to see her go, but it kind of makes sense in my fantasy. Like, this is kind of someone I predicted going somewhat early. No shade to Princess Poppy, but definitely gave me early out energy. Ultimately, we are down to 14 queens. Next week's challenge is going to be a snatch game. It is going to be a double snatch game, so it's going to be a lot. It's also going to be an hour-long episode, so that'll be interesting to see how they make that work. Let me know what you thought about this episode down below in the comment section, what you thought of this review, and all of the above. You can also follow me on my other social medias, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Samature Hour. Like this video if you liked it, comment down below, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, come join the Samature Hour community, and I'll see y'all later. Bye!